Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening out there, chat room, wherever you might be. Welcome back to the live stream. My name is Jeff Fritz, and we have a guest today. What day is today? I don't even remember what day today is. Today is October 29th, 2019, and we're going to write a little code today with my guest here. This is Tom Bates from Actian. Hey, Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
It's so good to see you. My gosh, it's the end of October. I don't know about you. But it all of a sudden the weather turned for a chill here where I am in the Northeast, and I'm like, okay, what happened? We left summer immediately, and now we skipped right through fall, and it's like winter is here. You know?
Yeah. Same here.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at the chat room. We've got a bunch of friends already tuned in. I see some friends from the UK, from Germany. I see even. Who is that? Encoding is here from Chile. Welcome. It's so good to see you, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tom, why don't you tell folks a little bit about what you do at Actian?
Okay, so I'm a software engineer at Actian, and I work on one of our products, and it's called Actian Zen, and it's an embedded database.
Cool. So when we think about an embedded database, right, some of the things that we typically do here on my channel is we build websites, but Actian Zen doesn't embed in just, right, when I think embedded, I think I'm putting it into a small device, an IoT device, that set-top box that I might have that's running like a Roku type device, that type of thing. But you can embed it not just in that, can you?
That's right, and it is kind of a strange term. We mean embedded in that often you don't see it. So if you bought an accounting package from somebody, that accounting firm probably doesn't want to do a lot of database coding, right? They're more concerned with accounting rules. So they would purchase a database embedded in their software and use it, but the end user would never even know about us. But sometimes that's what we mean by embedded.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so now I'm thinking embedded database means more along the lines of something that I don't necessarily need a database administrator to manage.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, hey, chat room, let's take a look. A couple more folks are chiming in here. Costa Rica, I've got Selva Salapan is joining us from India. Oh my gosh. And I love seeing all the folks tuning in from all over the place. Thank you so much, everybody. And I do want to let you know, chat room, because we have a guest today, I've turned off point redemptions, and I've also turned off some of the alerts so that we're going to give appropriate time here to Tom, and so we can focus on learning a little bit more about Zen database. So I mentioned that we build websites typically, or mobile apps here, but right, if I think about the DBA-less application, okay, sure, that means like a set-top box or maybe even a mobile phone?
Sure.
Okay.
Anywhere you would need a database, but you either don't want to or it just wouldn't be practical to have a DBA.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense to me now. Not practical. So there are ways that you could scale, right? You could get to the cloud with this, right?
Absolutely. We run anything from a medium-sized server down to a phone or even an IoT device.
Oh, very cool. Now, do you have some information about the Zen database that we can take a look at here that you're sharing on your screen?
Well, I just have our website here. I think it'd probably be better if I just spoke to it.
Sure.
Zen is we like to think of it as a clever name for the database, and it stands for Zero DBA Embeddable Nano-Sized Footprint.
Okay.
And so by nano, we really just mean small, right? So
sure.
when people think of fully capable databases, they don't think of something that can fit in, say, 6 meg of RAM.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah,
so,
that's in today's world. That's tiny.
It is. It is.
Duke Twitch in the chat room is asking, is it like SQLite?
Well, it is, but it's more. So SQLite is a great product. It's been around a long time.
Sure.
And it kind of grew up from the single program, single threaded kind of approach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Zen came down from being a fully capable database and has kind of how do I want to say this? The hardware has grown, but the database size has stayed the same. So what's ended up happening is a really fortunate thing. So we've got this fully capable database that now fits very well on small devices. And that's where we have an advantage over SQLite, because since we came from being a fully capable database, we have ACID, we have multi-thread awareness, transactions, all client server, all those things that SQLite is lacking.
Nice. So where other database services, and I'm looking at you, Oracle, have taken on bloat and size and become gigantic, and you need a cloud. The correct answer for the amount of memory you need to install Oracle or SQL Server or DB2 is more. You can never have enough memory for those. Zen has stayed nice and tight. That's great.
Yes, that's exactly right. And that's by intention.
Nice, right? There's definitely something to be said about that. Morzell is saying it's always fun to hear talk about databases with a person who has seen databases with more than 10 records. Yes, absolutely, Morzell. We always want to have databases that have more than 10 records. Dear Lord. Right, we don't like a serverless database. We actually want to have something that grows and has a good size here. Nice. Folks chiming in now from Warsaw. Very cool. Thank you for tuning in. So, okay, we've kept it the same. You've kept the Zen database at the same size. So, I mean, small devices. How IoT a device are we talking about? Are we talking about a Raspberry Pi? Are we talking about something even smaller?
Well, we do have a version that runs on the Raspberry Pi.
Okay.
Very well, because the Raspberry Pi is really just a little Linux box, right? And we've been running on Linux for over a decade easily, probably 2 decades. I just brought up on my screen something I brought with me today, which is a Jetson 2, Jetson CX2, which
Let me cut over there.